What is going on, Knicks Nation? This is Richie from Knicks Media. I want to share my thoughts of a report we got from The Athletic today that Demar Derozan is very likely to get moved at the trade deadline, and one of his two preferred destinations is, you guessed it, the New York Knicks. Now, this is an interesting discussion to have because I think, first of all, I want to get your guys' thoughts in the comments before I get into mine. So share right now, is DeMar DeRozan a player you'd be interested in the New York Knicks pursuing at the trade deadline? Maybe he is the missing piece to take the Knicks over the hump, or maybe he's just not. Let me know down below in the comments, and also feel free to hit that thumbs up button for your boy and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 11,000 subs here on Knicks Media, so help your guy out here on Knicks Media by subscribing to the channel. Now, this report is coming from The Athletic, Sam Amick. I will leave the link down below to the article in the description if you guys want to read it for yourself. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So according to this article, DeMar DeRozan perhaps is one of the players that is considered to be likely on the move before the trade deadline passes, and with good reason. Not only is the 34-year-old still very productive, as he's putting up 21.3 points per game, 4.6 assists, and all those stats in 18 games this season. You're reading the article right here, and again, you guys can check it out for yourself, but this is where it gets interesting. When it comes to possible destinations, the Heat and the Knicks are known to be preferable for DeRozan if he winds up getting moved. Now, first and foremost, this is just speculation. It is from a viable source, but this is not something where the Knicks are interested. This is saying that DeMar DeRozan would be interested in going to the New York Knicks, so definitely want to make sure that people understand the report, where this is not like saying, oh, the Knicks are going all in for DeMar DeRozan. No, this is saying if DeMar does end up leaving Chicago, one of his two preferred destinations is indeed the New York Knicks. Now, looking at this from the Knicks' perspective, would it make sense? To be honest, I feel like it would. I mean, I'm not saying go all in and sacrifice everything and, give up all the draft picks that we've been holding on to for a 34-year-old DeMar DeRozan. But you look at the Knicks starting five right now, and there has been an unfortunate missing link and a player that's not been stepping up at all this season, in my opinion, especially offensively, and that's Quentin Grimes. So if you are able to package Quentin Grimes and a couple picks for a guy like DeMar DeRozan, and all of a sudden the starting five for the New York Knicks is Jalen Brunson, R.J. Barrett, DeMar DeRozan, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, with that bench unit, I mean, that is a affordable starting five with Emmanuel Quickley off the bench still, with Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart. We know the lineup by now. I mean, that's the only reason why I'm kind of like, wait a second, getting another weapon offensively mixed in with this team. And listen, DeMar DeRozan, yes, he's 34 years old, but he's still a baller. I mean, you saw what he's been doing the past few years with the Chicago Bulls. He is a player that is an assassin in the clutch. We have our clutch guy in Jalen Brunson, but this could take pressure off of Brunson down the stretch. It could take pressure off of RJ and Julius Randle. And I really always believed that the Knicks are one wing away from being a championship contender. Now, I don't know if that's DeMar DeRozan or we're, need a bigger talent at that position, but maybe this is the guy that can take the Knicks over the hump. And if he does become available, I definitely would love the Knicks to at least call the Chicago Bulls and ask them, what are they looking for in a package? Is it something like, Quentin Grimes plus some picks, or do they want Emmanuel Quickley? Because Quickley is a pending restricted free agent in the offseason. I would definitely not want to trade Quickley at all, by the way. Or can we just get him with just draft picks alone? Because the Knicks have so much ammunition in these next few upcoming draft classes in terms of first-round picks that are protected, unprotected, second-round picks. There's so much ammo that the Knicks have. So should they be aggressive and go after a guy like DeMar DeRozan if he becomes available? Or should they stay patient, and stick with this team that they got now that's working pretty well? And listen, I know I said something bad about Quentin Grimes. He's not looking good offensively, but you got to give Grimes some credit defensively. He is one of the biggest reasons why the Knicks are so good at defense at the perimeter, right? Mitchell Robinson is that dominant threat down low, and there's been a lot of good defensive efforts from Quentin Grimes. I got to give him credit. But at the end of the day, if the Knicks want to go over the hump and make a deep playoff run in the Eastern Conference, a guy like DeMar DeRozan would probably help that situation, in my opinion. Now, I'm not going to go all in and sacrifice everything and say that the Knicks got to do everything in their power to bring in DeMar DeRozan. But I will say they should make the phone call, because the starting five that I just mentioned with Brunson, RJ, DeMar, Randall, and Mitch, if that's possible with the bench unit that we got, you got to make that call, potentially. Now, let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me down below in the comment section. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well, folks, and subscribe to the channel. Your boy's out. Let's go Knicks. Big W last night against the Detroit Pistons. Let's go win against the Raptors tonight and keep the streak alive. I'll catch you guys next time. Let's go Knicks. Peace.